Hello and welcome to our class Computer Programming 2. Now we're on the midterms, and for our first and second week we'll be discussing exceptions and handling in object-oriented programming, Java language. So, if you're interested with these kind of lessons, don't forget to like, share and subscribe once again. As your information technology, we're just trying to provide the key terms in this discussion. Next week we'll try to provide some codes about this week's topic. So without further ado, let's head to our discussion. Basic exceptions and handling. An exception is an event that occurs during the execution of a program that disrupts the normal flow of instructions. Exception handling is the process used to change the normal flow of code execution if a specified exception occurs. Exceptions that occur during compilation are called checked exceptions. Here are the table. Let's discuss each other. Class not found exception. The description of this command is, the class is not found. Illegal access exception. The description of this command is, access to a class is denied. Instantiation exception. The description of this command is, attempt to create an object of an abstract class or an interface. No such method exception. The description of this command is, a requested method does not exist. Unchecked exceptions are exceptions that occur during execution. These are also known as runtime exceptions. Command number 1, arithmetic exception. This command is defined as arithmetic error, such as an integer divided by 0. Command number 2, array index out of bounds exception. This command is defined as accessing an invalid index of array. Command number 3, array store exception. This command is defined as assigning a value to an array index that does not match the expected data type. Command number 4, input mismatch exception. This command is defined as entering a value that does not match the expected data type. Command number 5, null pointer exception. This command is defined as invalid use of a null reference. Command number 6, number format exception. This command is defined as invalid conversion of a string to a numeric format. Command number 7, string index out of bounds exception. This command is defined as accessing an invalid character of a string. A try block is a block of code that might throw an exception that can be handled by a matching catch block. A catch block is a segment of code that can handle an exception that might be thrown by the try block that precedes it. The following is a Java program that depicts the exception sample with try command. The getMessage method can be used to determine Java's message about the exception. Syntax: system.out.println, exception name.getMessage. Only one try block is accepted in a program, but there can be multiple catch blocks. See the screenshot of codes. A user-defined exception is created by extending the exception class. The finally block contains statements which are executed whether or not an exception is thrown. There can only be one finally block after a try-catch structure, but it is not required. A user-defined exception is created by extending the exception class. A throw statement sends an exception out of a block or a method so it can be handled elsewhere.